What's up, everyone? How's your week? I hope everything is great with you. As you can see, I'm doing great. I'm just very hot. It is very hot out. I'm directly in the sun. I had to stop here for a couple hours, charge up my solar generator. Last night I was deep in the national forest, didn't get a lot of sunlight, so we're stopping here for a few hours. And why not take the opportunity and make a video? So what we're going to talk about is my drawer system, or lack of. Now, if you have not seen my custom drawer system video, go back, check it out. You might get some ideas on how you want to build your own setup. Maybe you don't want to. Just go back, check it out. It's a pretty cool video. As you can see, I'm missing half of my drawers. Now, when I get back from a lot of my trips, I will take everything out of here, wipe it down, vacuum it, clean everything out, get rid of bugs, dust, any of that stuff. And it made me think of a comment from that drawer system video. Somebody had said, do you have a lot of room in the back of your truck? Can you actually sit up all the way, or is it cramped in there? And actually, you know what? It is kind of cramped in there. So I thought, why don't I put only one of my drawers back in? Well, that left me with a little bit of a problem because I have all the rest of that gear from the other drawer. So I just put it in my Overland Vehicle Systems tote and put it back in here. And then the more I thought of it, I thought, well, a lot of this is my cooking and my kitchen supplies. Why not make a kitchen? So what we're gonna do in this video is I'm gonna show you how I took my Overland Vehicle Systems 117 quart overlanding tote and I converted it into a camp kitchen. So let's check it out. All right, so as you can see, I have my OVS camp kitchen sitting right here. I have it open so you can see it, but I wanna go into the tote just by itself. I don't wanna go into the conversion quite yet. Just in case you want to purchase this and use it for anything else, you don't have to use it for a kitchen. So starting out, Overland Vehicle Systems has quality up there with Pelican cases. I've dropped this thing off of the tailgate a handful of times and it's held up. It's polyethylene, so it's very, very strong, and the way it's molded and made, it's made to last. It's durable. I also like the look of the emblem. It's really a strong emblem that they put on here. It gives it that overland look, so I like that as well. Also has these stainless steel clips. These are very durable, heavy duty clips, and they hold this top down, which is also very thick and strong. And as you can see on here, it has this gasket. This gasket is what helps make it waterproof. This thing is waterproof. I have not gotten any water inside, and on some of the hottest days, I don't get humidity or anything inside of the case. So it's pretty good at temperature regulating. Let's see, what do we have next? It also has these very, very strong ballistic nylon handles. Now these things are necessary because as you load this up a lot more, it's very heavy. I would say this, as it is with all the stuff in it, is around 100 pounds. So I am continually bringing that on and off of the tailgate. And so these handles hold up, and they're really needed to make sure that they don't break. Another feature is that it has this drain on the side right here. Now, if you are using the tote without a kitchen, you do not need to use this drain for the purpose that I'm using it for. I'm running my hose through the drain into my roto pack, and that's where I'm getting my water for my faucet. So there is a drain on the side. If you just use the tote and you accidentally spill something in it or get water in it, you can use the drain to drain out any of that water. So that is pretty much the tote features. It does also feature this bottle opener. And what's nice about that is that with this being a kitchen, I have an extra place for a bottle opener. If you want a beer or soda or whatever, it's a nice little feature that it adds to it. Okay, so that's the tote alone by itself, in case you just want to buy it and use it for storage or something else. So I'm going to move on to the camp kitchen and how I converted it, how I built it. I'll show you the stuff I used. I'll tell you where I got it from. I will put all that down in the description as well. And I will put the whole tote itself into the description. If you want to look it up, you can check it out. It's an Amazon buy. It also features a 4-year warranty on it. So go ahead and check it out. It's in the description. So moving on to the kitchen part, I just custom made this, and from the top down, I'm going to explain how I did it. So if you look in here, I have this holding all my camp utensils. And what this is this is a bungee for motorcycle. I got this at Harbor Freight. So if you go to Harbor Freight or you go online and look at their site, you can find a bungee. Now, you do not have to build it this way. You can use something else. Like I always say, build it to your liking, what's gonna fit for you. I'm just showing you some of the ideas that I have. If you wanna get some ideas from them, go ahead. Otherwise, build it how you want. So, how I attach this is I actually used drywall anchors. I ended up drilling in with the drill, and then I put drywall anchor in there, and then I used these eye hooks, screws, screwed them in there, and it anchored it down. After that, then I attached each of the corners of the bungee itself. This worked very well. It held all the utensils, and I did the same thing similarly on this side, only I did not put the anchors in. What I did is I just drilled into each corner, and then I just attached a bungee. That way, if you wanna put a cutting board or you wanna put a skillet like you see right here, you can do that. So that's what I did with the cover itself. There wasn't a lot to do, just drilling and kind of fastening some things in there. Okay, the top, very simple, easy to make, not a lot of work, just kind of some pre-planning. The bottom, even easier. All I had to do is measure and cut, and then just decide on what materials did I really want. So if you look, you can see the stove is sitting up on a platform. It's sitting up here, and underneath it, I had originally took a piece of plywood and I measured it out, cut it, and had it sitting on that. It got me thinking a little bit more as I looked at it about the weather and the elements. Is it going to hold up? Is it going to end up getting wet? So I went back to Home Depot and I grabbed a piece of this white board. This is plastic. This is a plastic composite board, and I just used the plywood as a template, and then I just cut it out. So that is what my stove is sitting on. Very simply made, not a lot of work, but it serves its function. Now, moving on to the sink over here. If you look, I have this faucet. Now you're gonna ask me, where'd you get that? Okay, well, I'm gonna put that in the description. This is an Amazon buy, and this was only $10. This was not that expensive. This is a rechargeable faucet. And as you can see, it works great. What I did is, if you look at this, you can see that I cut this out. All I had to do is measure it and then cut it out, do a little bit of sanding to fit this faucet right here into there. And then what I also did is I put these brackets in, drilled them out, and put these couple of brackets on either side of that plastic piece so that it would give it a little bit more stability, and it works perfect. So like I said, it's very simply made and it didn't cost a lot of money to convert this, and it works great. So when it came to deciding if I wanted to have both drawer systems in there, I could go either way because I can take those items and I can put them in this tote. All right, so that was my custom camp kitchen that I built using my Overland Vehicle Systems 117 quart heavy duty tote. So stay tuned for more videos, and I'm going to do some overlanding with just one side of my drawer system, and we'll talk about the pros and cons of having that extra drawer system in there and what the pros and cons of not having it in there are. There's a lot of pros with having only one drawer in the back of my truck. There are some cons, some drawbacks. We'll go over those as well. But like I always say, like and subscribe. Please follow along for more videos, and comment. Please comment in the comment section. Let me know if you have any questions about how I built this, where I got the materials. I'll put everything down in the description and let you know as much as I can. If you have a different idea, go ahead and comment on that. Everybody would love to hear it, probably get some ideas from you so that they can build their own setup. Other than that, yeah, we're gonna have more videos coming up before summer's over, and then we got winter's coming up, so we're gonna have to do some overlanding in winter. And like I said, follow along, and I'll see you on the next adventure.